Hey everyone, this is Jack and welcome back to my channel. This is day 8 of my 2-week trip in Japan to celebrate Alien's birthday. This is part 2 of the day and it's just Disney Sea and the surrounding shopping mall. For the rest of this day, go ahead and check out my Japan playlist so that you can catch up on what else we did. I split the video up because it was going to be too long and Disney Sea was its own full adventure. I'm going to start out with a couple of things that I got from the previous day when I went to the Nintendo area at Shibuya Parko and also the Disney Store. I won the mystery key last time and this time I wanted the Small World Anniversary Edition. I got Daisy and this will match my other anniversary gold Daisy that I got from the previous Disney Store. Disney Sea is almost a whole day's worth of adventuring, but we did do it in 4 to 6 hours, which was enough time for us to explore that downtown area before heading to dinner. We didn't go to Disneyland, but Disney Sea is worth every penny. Disneyland, I've heard, is okay, but doesn't have the same amount of punch that other Disneylands might have. Hey look, I waited until the globe rotated to the world showing Japan. Mini quest achieved for a beautiful manhole. This is my favorite non-Japanese themed one out of this trip. Do note that Disney in Tokyo is the only amusement park that is not part of Disney Corporation. It is a franchise, and so even cast members will have to pay a fee to go there unless they are already working at the park. Tokyo Disney Sea is a theme park at the Tokyo Disney Resort in Urayasu, Chiba Prefecture, just next to Tokyo. It opened on September 4th of 2001 at a cost of 335 billion yen. Inspired by ocean tales and legends, the 7 themed ports of Tokyo Disney Sea offer a wealth of fun attractions and entertainment. The 7 themed ports of call are Mediterranean Harbor, Mysterious Land, Mermaid Lagoon, Arabian Coast, Lost River Delta, Port Discovery, and American Waterfront. Really? Villa Donaldo. It's between Italy and Agrabah for me. Which location was my favorite? Duffy and Friends are additional characters that Tokyo Disney has marketed, and we'll see more of these characters promoted later on. First band photo of the day are the Italian Idols. McDucks. Okay. Since we hadn't eaten all day, my partner and I decided to stop by the New York Delicatessen to grab something quick. I ended up getting mini special, which had like a croquette fried something in the middle of a sandwich, and he ended up getting a type of caprese sandwich. We ate in this area that looked like it was Norwegian themed, which kind of reminded me of Frozen. Fun fact, which I've also worked on, the food was actually more affordable than I was expecting, and the presentation was beautiful, especially the type of print on the wrapping paper for the sandwiches. Japanese portions are going to be smaller than American portions, so do be mindful of that. We just wanted something to tide us over for the day, so this was fun for us. And then we passed by a New Orleans type of building and decided that maybe we should ride a couple of things since we were at Disney Sea. Their version of Tower of Terror is a little different. The one in Anaheim had been reconstructed to be in the theme of Guardians of the Galaxy, but this one was still kind of about an old-timey event. A wealthy archaeologist had stolen an artifact and then was cursed by the god or demon that was inhabiting it after he took it home. Everything was beautifully set and the walls were hand painted. The details were awesome and I appreciated all of it. The wait was probably about, I would say, maybe 45 minutes to an hour, which I thought was pretty long for it being in the middle of the week. but not as long as Anaheim. And the ride was about 5 minutes getting to the elevator and seated with all the safety precautions and stuff. This was the exit to the gift shop, which was very beautiful. The walls are so colorful and detailed, depicting the more pleasant aspects of this older gentleman's adventures.
A soap, like if you want, or sanitizer.
Yeah, you push on it and then there's the phone, yeah.
Okay, time to go to the real port area this time. This is where we saw a bunch of big replicas of ships, actual cargo, and canals with overpasses. Which is really funny because the ocean, the real ocean, is actually on the other side of this wall. For those nerds out there, doesn't this kind of remind you of Attack on Titan, kind of? I named these band photos the Port Police and Lighthouse level. Duffy and Friends is a bunch of characters that are only local to Japan. Since I mentioned that Disney Sea is a franchise park, they were allowed to create additional characters that they thought would be great for marketing to the Japanese audience. So not only do they have merchandise of Duffy, but also food items and everything else that you could think of. Lobster fishing. Aww. This band photo's name was the Sailor Surfers. So the absolute cool thing about this park is that the popcorn in each of the ports is a different flavor, which is so smart. Previously, we saw Duffy have a milk chocolate coating on their popcorn. This one had something different, and we'll see more later. We actually got suckered into trying some because I was too curious.
Edna versus Incredible.
Okay, so the next place after this nautical area is a more jungle safari theme. This is my type of adventure where I get lost in jungles and save animals or fight off mosquitoes. I don't know, maybe not the mosquito part, but you know what I mean. Cast members always waving to you as you approach. I had to take a photo here because I've never been to neither Mayan nor Aztec regions of Mexico, nor will I be visiting ancient Mesopotamia or Samaria anytime soon. So this was the closest I was going to get for now. I named this band photo the Ziggurat Zealots. They look good, they look good. What is this? Oh my god, they look like the aliens. Who else loves that we keep seeing aliens throughout this trip? And then it was time to take a trip to Agrabah. Just kidding, it's time for mermaids. Okay. If you watched my Osaka aquarium video, you'll know that I worked on the Little Mermaid 3D stereoscopic conversion. Try to find my name in the credits if you can. Okay, this castle was kind of glorious. Not only does it look like a rainbow psychedelic version of Ariel's castle, but it also has all of these marbles and mosaic pieces that are on the sides of the coral. How freaking gorgeous is this? Of course, I had to take a photo with Ariel and her friends because, well, she's been a part of my world since I was born. Wow. Alright, a little disappointed I didn't get to hear a lot of music on the way into Agrabah, but curry popcorn! We did take some photos here. After getting some curry popcorn, I had to see how it tasted. Don't know if I got any footage of it because we ate it so fast. It tasted like Japanese curry with a little bit sweetness. It was a really interesting flavor. I would get it again, but I want to try all of the other flavors too. And I named this band photo the Agrabah Alliance. 2 horses! That's pretty sick. The storefronts were dazzling with this ode to the genie. The marketplaces were bustling. My band name photo for this area was the Slippery Street Rats. The props were extremely shiny and well organized. I kind of wish my kitchen looked like this, even though this is supposed to be part of the street exhibition. And this gift shop was my favorite. It was filled with all of the things. I don't know how each gift store has so many different things from the other gift shops that are already in this park. The toys in here were amazing. The Swarovski crystals were beautiful. I could have stayed in here for a really long time, but alas, we were on a schedule. Oh my god, the lamp. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, on the thing.
The flower from...
Yep, and you can get them personalized. You can get the name etched.
So it's like, if you want to go to Disney Sea, you better say there's a lot of...
I mean, come on, I would live in here. The rope detail, the lanterns hanging, this painted scene. I don't even think if stores in America are this extravagant. Honestly, we need to level up. I just really wish they had music inside the stores as well. Pretty. Ooh.
That's the dance move. Squish the bug and smack the bug.
Absolutely breathtaking. This area was for a magic carpet ride where you could control the altitude. And then this plaza looks like Jasmine vibes, but it was a restaurant called the Oasis. We had to circle back towards Ariel's castle in order to move into more nautical themed ports. We were going to head to 20 leagues, 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another area that is totally worth the visit. This is kind of like an underground valley with a lot of water and turquoise. Their popcorn here was a demi-glace churro popcorn. To die for. Look at this freaking view, guys. Like the walkway zigzagging all the way down, the dome gazebo, and then there's an actual cavern, which is the opening to the ride that we're about to go on, because we decided to wait in the 90-minute line to experience this one-of-a-kind ride. This band photo was easy. I'm gonna call it the Nautilus newbies. Yeah! Spagooteret! We were just about to get on to the ride, but only after using the restroom and, of course, visiting the gift store for a nice shiny penny. This whole area is dedicated to the steampunk king and godfather, Jules Verne, and so this was a ride that was loosely based off of the same name of one of his books.
Attention, explorers. English. Journey to the center of
Okay, so in this line, it goes by pretty quickly and there's just so much to see down here. The props, I want all of it. I want all of these test tubes and magnifying glasses and quills. This is what I would have in my study in an old Tomb Raider-like library. Just so many cool things. Even this podium had really amazing legs. Okay, so this is getting closer towards the front of the line, and you can see that they have a steady stream that keeps flowing, which is really nice. It was getting really dark in here, so photos were actually coming out better than video at this point. It was a fun ride, 10 out of 10, would recommend. And then after exiting, we followed this lady with a really cool kimono that was all denim onto the castle. Every Disneyland has a castle. Well, this is Disney Sea, but this castle was more like a medieval time period piece rather than a princess-themed castle. Check out the cast member waving here. They are so sharp. They made sure to wave for the photo. We named this band photo the Castle Comrades. And as the sun was setting, we headed over to our last and final ride of the day. This is going to be Soaring Fantastic Flight. The popcorn was a nice spicy pepper flavor. It is going to be in this Italian area once again. Full circle with another 90-minute wait. And the line was outside of a Roman type of ruins leading into a beautiful garden area. If you guys have been to Anaheim Disneyland, we've had Soarin' Over California and Soarin' Over the World. This is more like Soarin' Over the World, but the ending is different. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, so you will have to check it out yourselves. But check out this little girl who brought her own chair. She even had a pink camera that was digital and around her neck the whole time. Goals. I am a lion. These are real.
No, they're all Italian.
No, they're not. There's one that isn't. No, it might actually be though. La biologia del volo. They even had this obelisk in the center of the waiting dome. The plaque that represented me was innovation, and this was for adventure. Oh, this is yours. Adventure. This was one of my favorite decorated and hand-painted areas just because there's so many things that had to do with flight that are historically referenced or biology referenced. By the time we got outside, it was super dark and it was time to breeze through the gift shops just because our guide Keiichi-san was already parked and going to meet us. Bruh. Okay, I was like, Cute! Woo-hoo! So this is the first time I've ever seen books of Disney characters and Mickey Mouse for children inside of a Disney store in one of the parks. I think it's really cool because then they're teaching children stories or lessons using the characters that are proprietary to Disney, and it's easily accessible. They also have these items that are decorative that go with the theme of the store or to go with the products that are being displayed. There's some really classy stuff.
You can have a hotel room for the fireworks.
What?
Of course, they have the fake food molds, which look impeccable and super real. But I think this was my favorite window display. It reminded me of moving puppets and like a theater play, and it's just so well done. I love the colors and the attention to detail, as well as the layers in the backgrounds. Even the ceiling in this store was hand painted. All right, it was time to head to the monorail because in 2 stops was where we needed to meet our friend Keiichi-san. The windows are Mickey's.
Hey.
Check out how cute these Mickey holds are.
What about the suicide latch? As Jeremy calls it, hey, it's real.
Probably shouldn't say that out loud. We took a couple photos in front of this monorail mural, and then we were going to go to Ikspiari, which is a commercial facility with around 140 establishments of shops, restaurants, and a cinema complex in the Tokyo Disney Resort. It opened on July 7th of 2000, and it has seasonal events and performances that can entertain you all day, as well as a unique layout which is based on an imaginary history and story on its own, divided into 9 zones. We went into this Disney store, which was featuring 30 years, but as much as everything was so beautiful and so cute, y'all know that I already spent a lot of money previously on other Disney stores, so I ended up here. Ooh, Snow White. Man. A lot of the classic ones.
All the backpacks are here. All the backpacks.
They're literally taking tail sticks. Ooh, Jack. Wait, you cannot. Are those credit cards?
Yeah.
What? Oh, there's a truck. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I thought of Las Vegas too. This area had the painted skies and chunky neon lights that were so much like Caesar's Palace that we all agreed that it kind of reminded us of Vegas. Say hi! Hello! Do you want to do a band photo?
I mean,
We could do a circle.
here's
I named this one the Cinema Circle because it was very literal and fitting. They even had a caricature section. But okay, the most important part of this shopping mall was this Gacha Store. This is a side quest that is going to be for the whole 2 weeks because, as you guys have watched from day 0, I actually missed out on purchasing a mini vending machine at Tokyo Station. And so I've been going to every single one of these Gacha stores to see if I could find this capsule that I've been searching for since the beginning of the trip. And so the hunt went on, and I totally thought I found it because I purchased it and I had it in my hand, and then it was time to go home before I could check it. Campfire, toast. I don't even know what that is. Convenience store things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
No, but how much is it?
Oh, 3.
Oh, that's
There are
cute.
3 of those left.
Check out the stained glass and the beautiful Art Nouveau archways towards the parking area. Even the courtyard was lit up with holiday lights. Pretty. Oh my god, I had to film this. It was a car with a mini chandelier at the back that was lit up. I really want one. We saw some lit buildings and a Ferris wheel driving on the freeway back to Asakusa. And when we got back, I unpackaged everything that I purchased, including this Peter Pan pirate ship from the Disney store. I did end up purchasing one thing from there.
This is cute. I feel like these are worth it because it's the same price as the damn cans.
But unfortunately for the vending machine, I got the cans. I didn't know cans were an option, but the cool thing about this vending machine is that you can load it up and have cans pop out of it, which makes it even cuter, but it doesn't really work if you don't have the vending machine. So this side quest was still a bust. All in all, it was a really amazing day. I had so much fun at Disney Sea. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it so that other people can find out what to do at Disney Sea in Tokyo. Subscribe and click the notification bell so that you know when a new day recap video comes out. I've been posting every Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so follow my social media so that you know when new videos come out. And until next time, keep curious, everyone. Jack out.